Didn't even see you on there then. Yeah, is it clipping or anything like that? I know it would look pretty sparse anyway. It's mainly because it's converted down to 720p. I can't do much about that. Oh, good lord. I don't know why, when I'm looking at OBS, all the volume stuff is lagging like balls. It's the only thing that I'm looking at right now. Yeah, funny enough, it's converting from 1440p all the way to 720p. and I'm not recording because I'm not going to bother with recording. Everything gets saved on YouTube anyway. I want to look at stuff. That's good. The stream health was fucking horrible, by the way. It was on like red and all that when it was on like 6K bitrate. Yeah, I didn't like that. My 5 meg upload. Yeah. Sorting that fucking audio out though, good god. I can only guess it's to do with Windows 11 and the like random updates. It just breaks it. Goddamn horrible. Yeah. My guy. Meanwhile, no, change that from audio just to me. Is always something wrong with my audio. Always something wrong. It doesn't make any sense that the default voice meter works completely fine. It's just if I use voice meter, banana, and potato, none of them can pick up the mic properly. It always fucks up with the mic. But the mic is fine. That's the thing. It's completely fine. With no application, it's fine. With Audacity, is fine. With Discord, is fine. Normal voice meter is fine. It's just the other random ones. It's not fine. Just can't leave well enough alone, man. Problem. By the way, that PUB build I sent you, the starting level is been absolutely wonderful. And I can only guess when I get my first lab where I get a free envy buff, which gives me even more chaos damage, I will breeze through. And I did watch the PoE guy's video. It's just attacking fast, so you don't have to give two shits about the ignite chance. It is bonkers good. Just for the early leveling, until you're able to get the 2 unique jewels to make it so elemental hit does only cold damage. You just use that until you get it. It can get tanky, but you don't start off tanky. You have to spend a lot to make it very tanky. Because it's one of those things that converts to CI later on. That's so much investment. I don't even know what emoji that is. Oh, it's a YouTube emoji. Hey, Chaotic Gamer. I'm at the fun part with the main quest. We're gonna raid the castle and get it back. Still the Black Mage. What am I wearing? This is my Morg, man. Oh, I can... Here we go. This is all like the collector's edition, like gear you can Morg at the start. And I thought I used that ages ago and made it my adventure plate as well. This was when I was leveling up, when I was just normal leveling. I thought, oh, I just make a lovely little plate. So every time I join a group with people, this plate shows up when they see me. Absolutely beautiful. Obviously still have my... Oh. Still have my dancer. Yes, it does. Yeah, I think it does. I probably will update it when I actually get the painter class. Look at the dancer, like. Yeah, look at the dancer. This is my normal way I've been wearing on my dancer for the last, oh god, like 6 months. Because it's taken me so long just to get back into the damn game. This is the summer gear. I like the summer gear. And also, which I always find it funny, I'm wearing glasses on glasses as well. I'm never going to fix that because it looks hilarious. Yeah, people were doing rude stuff with the adventure plate. And they fixed it. Couldn't agree, but now people have got the raid UI thing, which they've been putting dirty stuff on it. I never know if I should read this out. Yeah, I can. There we go. Ah, very calming. Have you played much of Final Fantasy Chaotic? That's a stupid question to ask considering you chose to watch Final Fantasy. You never know. I've only played it up to a certain extent. So I've only played towards almost towards the end of Shadowbringers. That's as far as I've gone with Final Fantasy. I've restarted a new character again because that's what I tend to do half the time. I like the music as well. Yeah, all quiet for now. But enough, I can play Final Fantasy on my own quite decently. I am a strange person when it comes to games anyway. Oh yeah, Josh. My 6 and 7, anytime I do a low dungeon or low scenario, I have to switch them out. This is why I said it was annoyed me so much. Because I have to replace it. I have to replace it with like these two. It's so stupid. Compared to any other class that I played. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think it's true. At the start with Final Fantasy, unless you're doing raiding, you can do most of the stuff yourself. It's very, very story oriented for the most part, and it's enjoyable compared to other MMOs. I actually enjoy the story in Final Fantasy. Some stuff can be freaking stupid, but that's the whole point. It's fun, but compared to say playing WoW or New World, it's like sticking needles in your eyes, man. I can't stand it. Yeah, and put yourself down, Alizé. But yeah, if you can, get a group of friends and play MMOs with each other. And get people to play Final Fantasy though. Good God, no. It's asking too much. Warzone. If that game didn't take up 200 gigabytes on the hard drive, I might install it, but no. Ridiculous. Sims 4 on the other hand, it's fine. I am played it, mainly played only Sims 3 back in the day. But the only thing that took the piss with that was the more expansions they added and DLC, the more loading screens and lag happened in that game. I don't know what it's like with Sims 4. Oh. Ignore the horrendous blinding effects. I don't need my eyes, so I'm fine. Too right. Not you, Luke. Yes, I think that is you, isn't it, Luke? Josh, it's not over the top, it's fine. I might blind you with flashbangs every 5 seconds, but it's fine. I'm surprised you're still here, actually. But if you are editing or whatever, you can just watch this shit in the background, innit? And if you want me to do a voiceover, I will. You just have to ask for it, because I am reading the text. It's mainly because I remember you using it being Card the Gamer, but I didn't know you've changed it to Card the Gamer Dad. It's that or my brother. Either one of those two. But I think he's called something else these days, and he did message me in Discord. If you want to, Josh, I can tell you what they speaking in the cutscenes. Oh no! About to see the Mother Crystal. Big Mama Crystal. Yeah. Oh. I'm having the flashback. Well, Luke, I know you were called when I saw the name. I was like, "Is that Luke?" But I don't remember he had Dad at the end. So I thought it might be somebody else. Here you go, Josh. Let me read this out for you. If he applied himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Golmund and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few the citizens are afforded such treatment. However, much less people of the province, you will need to do more. Oh, of course. I've no doubt that we shall. My husband and I only want the best imperial education for our boy, the dumbass. I finished planting the rice, mother. It's a girl, by the way. And not doing female voices. Not while the officer is here. I can't remember how to pronounce that here. Yatsui. Inside now. It's the crazy lady that people, that everybody wanted to fucking stamp on him. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Cammy, rest her soul. Sigh. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Yeah, I'm not going to do any voiceovers. I'm doing it for Josh's sake, because he's wandering around. Indeed, she is the age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though, what occurs to me, perhaps we can come to an understanding. A slave, themes. Yeah, she's a psychopath, by the way. Not even. And I'm not underplaying her. She causes massacres. She's a psychopath. If you stay long enough, you might see her because we're going to be raiding the place where she's at. I will mention her here and there. Like Alice Xavier has a brother as well, and they're twins. You could tell in the podcast they were two different things. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? Yes, I had a flashback by the Mother Crystal. Yeah, some cutscenes that actually are voice acted. Normally, quite a bit of them are. It's just some of these aren't. Well, if you say so. So go and tell the others of what happened here. Basically, we're in the middle of a civil war. We were on the losing end, and now we're getting all the forces together to start a revolution. There we go. Back to nice, calming and relaxing music. Yeah, just you know, Luke. You can play this game. It doesn't mean people saying it, obviously, back in the day now, when people were memeing on the game. You can play the game up to Stormblood, which is the current expansion one right now. You can play up to the very end without paying for it, because the free trial lasts for 3 expansions, which is quite a bit. The base game is not that intense, and people do not like it. I'm fine with it. Heavensward is when it picks up. People like Heavensward, and Stormblood people like it as well. And it goes up and up. You can also play this on the console as well. Not the Xbox. I know you have the Xbox, but you can play it on like the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Thank you. Didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we dispose of the bodies, it's only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You're awfully quiet since we returned. No, just Mother Crystal injecting her thoughts in my mind. It might sound weird to you, but at the very start of the game, you interact with big ass crystal, bigger than that, as big as the world, and she talks to you. Basically the world's like God. There we go. I'll tell you to the rest and leave the rest to the others by seeing blah blah blah. Speak to Lise. Getsu, my man. It's expensive to make a PC now, especially with the RAM prices gone through the roof. Like, I could sell my 2 RAM sticks for an absurd amount of money if people actually are buying them for that price. Where is it? Oh, over there. The pole there. I wouldn't want to play this game on the fucking console though, good god. Too finicky. Because like, all the zones are instances, so it's not one big place you can walk from one end to the other. Fucking wow. You have to go into the zone. And you do have teleportation points, which you can just teleport there, it just costs a little bit of gold. Yeah, I still remember the film. You're lucky, by the way. Because to buy DDR5 RAM now, it costs like... probably cost over £500 just for 16 gigabytes. Which is fucking ridiculous. Oh, you're here too. I heard about the soldiers you and Alize encountered. I'm glad you're right. Right then. Hear the voice. Nice. We've gathered all the rope we could find in the village. Every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, that random name. Roseanne could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever you might need. Fucking dyslexia's hitting hard right on my face right now. is the reason why I don't normally use the voiceover, because fucking that's horrendous for me. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? Yeah, because of the AI stuff, yeah. It's ridiculous. I would have thought they would use, like, server RAM or something, you know, specifically for servers. Not that type of RAM. I thought they would use something dedicated, but no, they just take all the commercial RAM they can get. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, so now I can't even upgrade my... because I was thinking of buying more RAM just before Christmas, and if so, I saw the price, I was like, yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. Like, I only paid like 100, probably 140 for my RAM. I'm not paying around £500. It's freaking ridiculous. You silly little girl. Of course you can. Hurry, you never know when you have to leave on a secret mission. Yugiri is a ninja, by the way. Ninja in this game is quite interesting because you are playing Naruto, doing little signs and shit. All the gang signs to do all the abilities. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Heian's return. There is so much to worry about. You're doing well, Ice. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there is no substitute for proper protection. Yeah, it's not that bad for I don't know if you're using DDR4 or DDR5. Either way, it's an okay price. I know that sounds ridiculous mentioning that, but 240 for 32, it's okay. Still a bit expensive, but okay. So I got 32 papyri, like I said, probably 140. But that was a good while ago. That was like 2 years ago. Because I upgraded my computer in 2004. It's not as though we need a full suit of Imperial plate. We were not soldiers. We were proper equipment, we'd be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there is no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Oh, I skipped that. Up to shut. There's one man, craftsman who fled to the Enclave. Just put 2 legs and yeah. He is experienced and he may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to though, but maybe you two could come with me. I'm going to speak to the fishies. His name is, I mean, tried when I was a Sukane, whatever. He lives in Kiskari. These names in the south. Come with me. Maybe we're going to speak to the fish people. No, not the fish people. No upgrade there. Oh. Yeah, say again. Would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight the Imperial regulars? Wahaha! Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, plate of steel, all they can carry. Better to shield them from the blade and bullets. If only if there was so simple, Master Sukani. I'm gonna butcher his name. Steel plates are not easily procured. Blind, deaf and dumb you are, boy. You're washing broken steel and Magitech, great cylinders and some crashing to the earth from on high. What were you giving me? It's not like we know any of our armors who can help. At least we get to blow things up. Where am I going? That's a hell of a bomb. He went poof. Goddamn fart of an explosion that is. will say though, Luke, that if they added some of the stuff I like in this game into WoW, I would actually might be playing WoW still, but no. Yep, here are the plates. Hahaha. And you are committed to your cause, trashing villages as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doman is dead, and so are her people. Lord Kian, Lord Hian, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. What a crazy boy. Just what Lord Kian saved us. Spared us the worst when the Gallians came. Every shred of pride and honor cast aside without a second thought. All to win their trust. All to serve as their puppet. Restored to his throne years later. A paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt. But no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as a slave is better than none at all. Believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears, dream of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. Yes. Put your head down. 10 years of preparations of, I have no idea how to pronounce that, mination. So be careful what we would be. And yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that Lokian. Monzen, the Enclave. They were raised for our sins. We murdered them all. Don't you see? We murdered you all. You are wrong, Master. We are still here, we are still alive. Lokian too lives on in our heart, and his son for Lord Hian. Lokian and Hian, best naming, has returned. Lord Hian's alive? It's shouting, Gordon's alive? That's what I can think of, a Flash Gordon right there. That be, you lie, you lie. The fuck is that what you just said? What are you playing? Oh, DC Universe Online, fucking hell. It took me a second to understand that then. It's most sad that I could actually that I actually understand the acronym. Fucking hell. How is that not been taken off, like disabandoned? I'm surprised they're still around. Jesus. And that's done by Sony Entertainment as well. Like they used to have a game called Wildstar, but they closed that down. I'm surprised DC Universe Online is still around, especially when they closed down City of Heroes. Back to the game. It's the truth. Ian came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be my Lord Hian yet lives? Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest under. Yes, yes. Must have hit the forge and began my work at once. 10, 100, how many do you need? All that and more you shall have. I will in the bed after stream, I'll have no voice left. Oh, the problem is, it's been reworked so many times. Christ, I think the last time I played it might actually be 10 years ago now. So I played it on PlayStation 3 when it first came out. I played it again with you. Then I played it again a couple of years later with you because you said they reworked it. I think I might have played that on the PC when you said they reworked it. But that's when they went pay to win, like really, really hard on the pay to win though. I would know what it would be like now, though. It must be a cesspool now, though. Like an absolute dogshit cesspool. Even at 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them. Stand up and fight. I'm gonna show them the way forward. Ace and I will stay and help Ranky finish the armor, so you don't need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of Fierce? I'm sure they have plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what they can find. Well, that was the thing though, innit? With that, like, I can understand the sub to play the end game and all that. That's fine. I'm okay with MMOs having a sub, but you could pay for power, which is fucking ridiculous. It's literally, what's the point of that? It's literally, what is the point? If you could buy gear, if you can just buy the gear itself, it makes all gear progression irrelevant if you could just pay for it. That I do not like. Paying to look sexy, that's fine. Paying to basically to progress, no. That just makes people that put that hard work into it. It makes the effort irrelevant. I don't like that. At the end of the day, as long as the game is fun, it's fun, isn't it? You enjoying it? Enjoying it? Yeah, because it's been too long now. I cannot remember anything game-wise with DC Events Online. I can understand with you combining two different powers together. I still remember that. Like Speedsters and Gadgets here, where the hell it is. Stuff like that, but yeah. So what do you mean? So what did you mean by pay to win? Play the end game? Is it like expansion packs you pay for? I think that's different. If you're paying for like story packs, whatever the hell they call them, in DC, I think story packs make sense. If you're only paying for that type of content, that's fine. I know that's gouging the players, obviously, but if they probably have bundles for certain stuff, like, or you can pay like 15 quid for like, 10 story packs or whatever, and you'd be up to the current game or whatever. That's fine. I don't have any problems with that. If you're not buying gear, that's fine. You're just buying cosmetics and story packs, that's fine. You gotta make the money some way in there. But yeah, I think DC owners online, it's too dated for me, that is. I know that sounds stupid when I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. This game was on the bloody PS3 when it came out, so yeah, I can't say much about that, but at least the game still feels current. When I played DC owners online last, it felt dated. Quite a lot dated. But I still enjoyed it at the time though. That can be said. But it's not one of those games I would play. I just realized you would probably like Black Desert. I can willing to bet you probably might like Black Desert. Like, have you tried it? Because in my mind, you probably enjoy the same games my brother likes. I know it sounds crazy that you, but you and Liam have the same level of interest in the same games compared to me. So he plays, occasionally he plays Black Desert. You might like it. Great swaths were raised and people put to the sword. Much of the remains stands as testament to what was and what will never be again. Come, take a closer look. Oh, fuck. New sentries at least, of the living sort. Those stunning suits of armor have the run of the place. I think this place was once a bustling street, so full of life. A river of people with the current all its own. Even then, the Imperials walk among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly. But we have always been aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time or the place for such dark musing, but they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there were many yet to be weapons of commerce, bombs, blah blah. Get down the street, past those makeshift barricades, would come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water edge when you have finished. Like Black Desert is free to play. You can pay for the sub and all that. Like Elder Scrolls Online in there. It's like free to play, but you just have to, if you want to unlock certain stuff, you just pay yourself for it. Weapons. I am blind. Too much crap everywhere. Ah, there we go. Found them. Yeah. Like the games you only see me play now would be, at the moment, Final Fantasy and Path of Exile. Two different games that I know you don't play. Like I haven't touched WoW since the start of the last expansion. I haven't even looked at the new expansion coming out. I have like zero interest in WoW altogether. I just hate this so much. Alas, I found not of value. Did you? Yes, I found this sheathed katana. Still sheathed in a scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of the samurai I trained with when I was young. Never even had the chance to draw it. Of Sage. She is Doma Castle, my home. Don't know if I will play the new WoW expansion. Depends if all the other lads are gonna play it. If they do, I might pop on it. WoW, you definitely need to play with people. This game, not so much. You can play with a gang of people, but you don't need to. It's a friendly bunch on this game. You just join a guild, and you can just start doing stuff with people. They let us keep here for a time before gradually moving the forces across from the Laminzus. Now every court and corridor belongs to Yatsu. So far has spent much of his time there. I did not. And we've only visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. I remember the view from the keep. It must seem much smaller from there, if you could hold it in your hand. Well, Mosin at least. Don't worry, so much more than that. There beyond the moon gate, onto the shores of the ruby seas, and here in a place that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us wherever we go. That's the weird thing with Sea of Thieves. I like the idea of it, but I feel there's no progression, mainly because nothing you get matters. It didn't feel like you would, because it's towards a specific audience, like casual people. So gear and all that doesn't matter. You can progress obviously and get bigger ships when you do certain stuff, which is with the reputation and all that. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our people and our nation. I think a part of me understood that. When I looked out from the keep, Hain, son of Kian, never caretaker of the story of Doma. Fine castle truly, with an even finer view, but in the end, dog shit. He struck me out, down. I've got to be so blind. You must return to the House of Fears at once. I had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. There we go. Here's the weapon. In second thought, thanks. I ask that you return in the House of Fears without me, until I have a note to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the cogent emissary be in attendance as well. So I'll join you in the menu. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go. Nasty bugger. Yeah. And the problem with PvP games like that is if there's not many people, the game is dead. So I don't know what it's like these days. Voice acting? It seems like a voice acting segment. Kojin brother.
May I present the Blue
Yes,
Kojin's
voice acting.
emissary?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Stormblood. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord,
Such a daring plan.
the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised strategy and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
Sorry, I had to go AFK, but then I'm that yapping as she goes on to work. I missed most of that cutscene. All I know about was the start of it when they went to flood Doma Castle. That's one way to get the enemies fucking out of the castle, to flood them. Fun days. Hello, Yukiri. Now let's talk to everybody. Okay, Elias. To get to. I'm not going to read that little faff. Have a node. Ooh, cutscenes. Being very spoiled.
You're awake. I was just, well,
Ten.
they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost.
Yeah, we lose everything.
I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you
Yeah,
sleep,
I'm full of energy and
you
spunk,
should
I'll be
let in
fine.
on Melfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Yep. Gets smashed for the big day. The way he sits.
Good. Good.
The fucking potato people, man.
His thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said, for my dearest Shun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves.
This very cutscene has more positive storytelling than all of WoW's story combined.
Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. Is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance.
You don't get it on Steam.
All debts will be repaid.
You go through the website.
On that you have my word.
It's free on the
First, we
website,
must live
so you know.
past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, you giddy,
I heard
you might as well join us.
Final Fantasy for the Steam can be quite fiddly. Like I'm playing it for the own
Forgive me, my
launcher,
lord, I did not mean to.
not on Steam.
If that is your will.
You kiwi. Let me send you a link. Give me a second. There we go. That link should send you to the setup page. If anything, I would say look at some videos and all that to see if it's something you'd get into. Because considering my standard for games are not that pretty high anyway. And like I said, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, did not like playing the base game, but they did like it when you went through episode, because the base game is because they had to restart the game, like they had to do a reboot of the game, because before the reboot the game was absolutely garbage. That's what I got told. So the person who was in charge of the development of the game had to reboot there. And they can only do so much with it. So the story and all that is pretty like bare bone. Then it starts picking up after the first expansion. But like I said, that's a trial. Play that a bit. If you want to go in the same realm as me, that's fine. I'm on the Phantom Realm. That's the name of the realm. It's on the Chaos server. So you got two EU servers. You got Light and Chaos. I think I'm on Chaos. I'm on the Phantom Realm. And when you first play the game, you get a buff that gives you double XP. Yes, I have, and guess what? Other people have complained about the base story, Josh, but like I said, I do not mind the base story. It's a basic story going through the game, but I found it fine. Nothing wrong with it. When you played WoW and read that story, that's absolute dog shit. So, just the base story, it's slow, but it makes sense why it's slow. Because you are the person who started off as an adventurer, and then you get enthralled in the craziness of primals and shit. Yeah, so I just sent Luke a trial. But other than the trial, look at videos of the game to see if it's your type of game. Because I looked at videos, I think I did. So I started this game in Heaven's Sword. Even though I have a... That's the most hilarious thing when you think about this now. I bought the game when Heaven's Sword came out. But I have never completed... I had never been up to date with the expansions of Final Fantasy. That is the most crazy thing to think about. I've bought every single expansion, but I've never gone to the point where I've actually caught up with the expansions. Like, I haven't even completed Shadowbringers. Got quite close. I have not touched Endwalker, and I haven't touched... I can't remember what the current expansion is. I haven't even caught up to that yet. And it doesn't help half the time I be playing the side activities type of stuff, like doing like the fishing and bloody events when you on a ship, doing fishing, gathering, messing around with my auction house retainers, messing around with different specs. It's so fun. It's so fun. Oh yeah, one thing that's completely different to this and WoW, Luke, is you can play every single class on one character. That is the difference. But yes, fun. But I have different standards for different games. Other people don't like it. Like I know, Josh, you are not fussed on it. Mainly because playstyle is slow until you start getting through half the game when you actually get more abilities. And reduce cooldown on those set abilities. Like I reckon you probably your type of person might like Dragoon, or probably not Monk. Probably Dragoon would probably be your cup of tea, or Dark Knight. Just the warrior cast would be fine. I think it's Gladiator. I think it's called. To a certain extent, yes. So you do have hero classes in this game, like in WoW. I think your kind of point is you wouldn't be able to play anything before Bloodborne. So you would be able to play Dark Knight, you would be able to play the Machinist, you'd be able to play the Red Mage, you'd be able to play the Dancer, but I think those are the only ones you'd be able to play. Those are the hero classes, by the way. Those are the classes that got added in those 2 expansions. Anything past that, you wouldn't be able to do it because I think you would say you would. If you'd have played a ninja, so let me bring up the classes. Oh. Come on. So you would start off as a rogue, then at level 30, I believe, or 35, you get a quest that makes it so you do like an advancement of the class. Like my class at the moment is Black Mage, but you first started off as a Thaumaturge. So most classes, the very basic game classes, with no expansions, get their classes like upgraded. If that makes any sense. So you start off as a rogue, then around like 30 you can become a ninja. Like one of my old characters has a high level ninja on there, but it's very combo orientated. The funny thing is, if you fuck up the combo, you do get a dunce cap. You get like a little bunny on your little bunny rat thing on your head. So you will get caught out by people seeing that you fucked up your rotation. I don't know if that's still a thing. I think it is still a thing. But yeah, some classes are gated by some expansions. So for me to play what I want to play is a Pictomancer, which can only be unlocked when a character reaches level 80. You can also play, say, oh look, you can play the Pugilist, which becomes a monk at level 30. That's one of those things. Archer becomes a bard, which is your range character. Yeah, so Black Knight is a tank. Not Black Knight, sorry. Dark Knight is a tank, which you can lock at level 50, but problem with the classes in Heavensward is they start at level 30, not at level 50 like in the expansion. So you would have to re-level that character to the current expansion. That's the only expansion that only does that. The other expansions you start at the appropriate level, which is my only gripes with Heavensward. They should really go back and make those classes level appropriate, in my opinion. Because it was so stupid. so stupid. Because I did that on this character. I started off as a Thaumaturge, then I became a Black Mage, then in Heavensward I locked the Mechanist, and then I leveled as a Mechanist. Then I unlocked the Dancer, and then I played the Dancer for a good bit. Now I'm back to the Black Mage because I need to actually level it for a certain side content which I've got going on at the moment. It needs to reach level 80. Then I become Pictomancer to be Bob Ross for my whole playthrough for the whole game. Then I got it all figured out. I planned my whole thing for it. Thank fuck for that double XP though, man. Good God. Thankfully, just doing the random dungeons was completely fine. That gave me a decent enough XP to level up the character. I think I only needed to do from level 30 to level 50. I think I only had to do 10 dungeons in all. So I did my daily roulette and all that, and that gave me a good spike of XP. And just doing that, 10 dungeons, get towards level 50, that's good. Because it gave you quite a bit of XP. And because I think I was getting like 3 times XP because I had the character that's already higher than that current character, so that already gives you double XP because of the bonus from that. Then you have extra more XP because of the road to, I think it's road to 90. I think that lasts like 3 months. So yeah, I was power leveling for that. To be honest, the only reason I'm on this round right now, I think I think Hell's on this realm. That's the only reason I made it. And for the double XP as well. Fun times. But yeah, don't be shocked you don't like the game and you say you freaking hate it. I wouldn't be surprised. Not many people like it. Because one, is not tab targeting like in WoW. You are almost gridlocked when you fight and shit. So don't expect it to be like WoW. When I came into this game, I knew it was going to be like that. So I played other games like that before. Like Aeon and Rift. So me going into this game at the time, it didn't matter. I might die from this cutscene. Yeah. Playing Final Fantasy is like playing a single player game.
Understood. Wish us luck.
Oh, voice acting.
Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Oh yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
You're not wearing the plate armor. It's just one guy.
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
You show him, Liz. Kick him in the face.
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
The tribes from the Highlands are here.
Ah, war. To wield power, to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling. A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Preening, Oreneer. You fear that you will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
Chop that fucking chip. Oh, got 2 in 1. Nice. Fucking dumbasses.
Come Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Such hype. I'm really glad that I can't remember most of the story. It's been too long. Look at my potato legs run. Nice. Yeah, flood the bitch. Drown them all.
The wall is breached. The Kojin too will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me.
I think this is dungeon time. Oh yeah, it's the crazy bitch. This is what I was talking about earlier. Look.
The riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. He would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flailings of a fool. Speaking of which,
Yeah, you can only fix it by her stepping on you, Josh.
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owless. By all indications, it was a success.
Is that so?
Shut up, dog.
Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his rule. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
Yeah, because the Viceroy would just outright kill them if they run away. That dude does not give two shits.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
Dungeon time? I'm glad they added that NPC dungeon thing. I think it's a dungeon now anyway. Well, it's still peak time, so the wait time might not be that long, but I can't trust that. Doma! Yep, it is. So look for the... How long's the queue time for this? 5 minutes? I can wait 5 minutes. I can talk to you, ugly lot. But yeah, look. If the queue times is more than say 5 minutes, or if you are playing like early hours in the morning, you can use NPCs to do the stuff now. They added that recently. Because, well, they just added it for convenience, basically. Because it was already in the game before. You could have NPCs to do dungeons with you, but it wasn't tied to actual proper dungeons. For like the story and all that. It was a system called squads, which you could just do spam dungeons on like alts to level them up. Then they recently, I think it's last, it might have been Endwalker, might have been the last expansion they added it in. But the best thing they added in my opinion. Because if you were, say, playing by yourself, early hours in the morning, and you have to wait 15-20 minutes for the dungeon, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for normal people. And because it's usually faster. Let me check on my dog because it kept on yapping. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Nice, relaxing wait. I think it's just me and you and now, Josh. Seems Luke has gone away. I know you're more or less AFK as well. Oh, tiger skin. I think I might play some Path of Exile a bit later on. Because I think after this dungeon, and after watching the cutscene, the main quest, because I know what's going to happen, I do remember this part. I will stop the stream and probably pop on Path of Exile to play that bit. As you have got me on, well, got me back onto it a bit. That or I just read some light novels is one of the two anyway. Shit, my time is. My ventures are completed. Hey Josh, do you want me to show you what I was on about with my auction house people? to make you understand what I'm fucking going on about. If you're still there, anyway. I'll wait for you to be physically there, if you're still there. It's showing me that you're still there anyway. I know you said you were doing other stuff, but I know you have no idea what the hell I was talking about with my auction house people, the retainers. Oh, look at these. Any people doing music? You. Oh no, I can hear somebody. Can you hear that? Oh, there they are. Funny enough, I got muted part of the stream before with when these people were making their music. It's fucking funny, that is. Oh my god, look at that little thing. I don't know where you get those rings from. Oh, a bunny! Look at the cute little bunny. A fat cat. Oh my god! This dude is awesome. Oh, what's the name? Oh my god! Groovin' Green. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing, I love it. Oh, I love the pets in these games. Freaking amazing. Got a little nothing. Utigan. Freak. Here's the whole bitch. Size of those wings. Size of the bloody scythe, good god. Oh! The dungeon is ready. Didn't have to wait long. I think that was only around 5 minutes. Don't need to see the cutscene. I'm down. I'm down. Oh, fuck. Fun. Man down. Oh. Eat. Getting absolutely shot on. Oop, bossy time. What the fuck is that? Should be okay. Did that dude just make a fucking toad? I think that is the ninjutsu person. I wasn't expecting that. I think I just got around time. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh, big boy. A ninja boy is a bunny boy. Oh, it's mid-boss. Forgot all about them.
We go together.
I know. Fuck that up. Just realized what you're supposed to do there. My bad. Ah, fuck. Oh. It'd be bloody awkward.
Die! We go together.
There we go. Yeah, boy. Mid-boss down. We go together. Bleh. Dead. Oh, I got some you curious here. Be safe, my lord. The end cutscene. The evil bitch.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They worked me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew. What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead.
Yeah, and a friendly reminder the Final Fantasy story is very dark.
And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive as a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation.
There's a really good reason to be fucking bitter. That's for certain.
That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a doorman in the road.
Especially as she had to work in the whorehouse.
My heart skipped a bit. lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul.
Can you still fix her, Josh?
There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me? "'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand and who shall fall? Let the die be cast."
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
You just sliced the bullet. Of course you would. Absolute badass.
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
You're still here, look. Didn't realize you're still here. Oh, get through my man. He's holding up a fucking building. Absolute fucking juggernaut.
I cannot hold this forever!
No, we will not leave you behind.
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
Fucking evil bitch. Evil bitch.
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
Yeah, just so you know, like, the story in Final Fantasy is not like happy go-getty. It's fucking pure dark from day one onwards.
Tis not this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
Full-on Game of Thrones storyline in this game. Characters you like do freaking die. Yep, this isn't over.
Do not despair, my friend. Never before have I felt so alive. My eyes unclouded, my purpose clear. This is right.
Gosetsu. You never failed us.
Get is like one of my favorite characters in this game, by the way.
Father faithfully, and I'm a better man for your guidance.
Top tier character.
And the Doma we built together shall be better for it too. Be proud.
He's literally holding up a fucking building right now. By the way, he's absolutely like Atlas right now, holding up the earth.
I am Shun, more than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
But yeah, this game story, they do not mind casually killing off top tier characters. I tell you that right now. Like the beginning of Shadowbringers, they start off with fucking killing. The start of Stormbringers, they started off with a fucking civil war, people dying. Yeah, so yeah.
We must turn back now before it is too late.
Ah, damn. Yep, he's not that. He's not alive. Fucking hell.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
Oh, too bad we couldn't reclaim the goddamn castle, which was our objective. The evil bitch burnt it to the ground. Oh, she's crying in the corner. Yes, Alphanode, I see. Oh, do I get any gear for me? The world turned upside down. Might have to actually do the voice acting. Yeah. Thank you, the application is ended. Then and the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gegetsu for lost. For aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friend. The castle is still collapsing into the river. Could easily drag you to your death. Can navigate the waters easily without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Hey Josh, you still there? Thanks. A word, if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friend, I returned. I swam as far from the ruins as I could. And did you find him? Nah, my lady. Not remained of the keeps for me to search. Undetermined from below, undermined, and shaken from above, the manner of his collapse was most unusual. The hold beneath him gave way for the rest. It is not impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. He could live! Get you alive! That's how it starts. It is not for which you should apologize. Thank you, Suraban, for taking up it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? Not really, shaking my head. The day is one, and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. What do you say, Liz? I'm going down to the dock to see if I can't get one of those Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of Feast to gather there. Mangi and Sudu know naught of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. We fought valiantly when with honor. Queen, pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend, with the instrument in the triumph, must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. Here we are. Let's go back to the main city. A bit of notes, just so you know, Luke. You have to do the main story quest in this game. It's not like in WoW you can just ignore everything. You have to do each expansion's story. You can pay for skip the story, but you don't get the XP for doing that. You would screw yourself over. I tried that once. Wasn't a good idea. I didn't know that it didn't give you the XP. So yeah. I know parts of the story because I vaguely remember certain stuff, so I'm not going to mention anything. But it did give a hint there, though. Oh yeah, sure, that's me, Dad. Today? Alright, gold path of exile. I only wanted to play a good few hours. I knew this was the main quest. So that's one revolution in Civil War done. There's two going on, by the way. There's two revolutions going on. One here, and one on the other half of the continent. Seems Josh is not here, so I'm gonna do my thing. Just reassign him. Yeah, in this game, you can't just go up to the auction house and like sell stuff. You have to do a bit of the story to unlock these NPCs called retainers. You give them your item and they sell it. I can only guess that was a way for them to stop bots from messing with the auction house. So you actually had to like do the main story quest to actually unlock them. Doesn't really stop them, but I can only guess it was one way to stop them. So these NPCs, one you can give them stuff to sell, and they are your bank as well. But also, you can make it so they can have like gathering professions, or class versions. So you can send them out to gather materials as long as they are level appropriate, and they can go out and hunt as long as they level appropriate. They scale with your level, so whatever level you are is what level they can level up to. Because at the moment I'm sending them out to level, which takes a long time for them to level. It's also the main reason why I'm leveling up my Black Mage. So they are the highest level as your main class like this. You can respec them into another class, but I don't know how it works. So I don't know if they go to the same level as that class, and I don't know how if, and I don't know if it respec and they reset their level. So I'm only gonna wait until this class, the Black Mage, gets to level 80. And I unlock the Pycnomancer, which is the painting class, which is it sounds stupid, I know, but it's what I want to play. And then I will change all the Auctioneer's Retainer guys to Pycnomancer, and I will carry on with that. But yes, I'm quite happy with today's progression. So you know, the story itself goes through the main story quest. If you don't want to read anything and just skip through all of it, like just escape everything, it won't take you that long. But if you were reading and actually watching all the cutscenes, it's a very long ass game. And I'm not even joking, it's a fucking long game. Very, very long. Dude's a banunu. A fat little baby Chocobo. Oh, the guy is still playing. Well, I am done for tonight with Final Fantasy. I'm, like I said, I'm probably gonna pop on Path of Exile, or I'm just gonna read and all that. I'm decided what I want to do. I'm gonna be on tomorrow either way though. Don't know if I'd be streaming. I only felt like streaming because I saw Josh stream for a bit, and I thought I might stream after he's finished. So I was slightly hyped. And if I stream, I'm definitely gonna be playing Final Fantasy anyway. Well, probably see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if you like it. That's what I said. You can watch some. You can watch some gameplay reviews of the game to see if it actually does tickle your fancy. It does take a bit to get used to how the game works. It's not a bad idea to watch like beginner guides, YouTube clips for like what you should do and stuff. Like also like you can change the HUD area, like the UI, like in WoW with like the add-ons. You just click on the HUD on like escape. You can see HUD layouts. You can mess around with how big it is, how small it is. That's what I did. So it's not a spoiler to look at beginner guys like what you should do, how you do certain things, because the game doesn't go through everything with you, how to do certain things and what you can and can't do. But like I said, if you want to be the ninja, you start off as a rogue. If you want to be a jumpy dude that does a lot of backflips and all that, you start off as a lancer, which turns into a dragoon. And the dragoon part is the jumpy part. So you can choose whatever tickles your fancy. I would say watch a YouTube trailer of all the classes. But yeah, I'm on Phantom, which I think is on the Chaos server. Have a look. So, world, yeah, it is Chaos. Let me find one of these characters. No, me going for my characters, because there's one character, it might be on this one. Is Little Spice? New. Look. Could be Spriggan. Oh, I know too. Can never remember. One of these is a ninja. Oh look. Data center. On one of these servers, I have a ninja. You see, I'm having to check. Yep, I have somebody on here. So here we go. The only reason I'm on the Chaos server is because a friend was on there, and I just thought I'd just join it on that one. I have fucking characters everywhere, but I'm only on the light server. Sorry, I'm on the Chaos server and I'm on the Phantom realm. There are cross realms shit in here, just so you know. Okay. Don't ask me how you play it, so yeah, so you're doing like weird shit. There you go. This is what you get. You get a little rabbit on your head when you fuck up. Don't ask me how you play it though, because like I said, so yeah, you do like little ninjutsu shit. But yeah, only stay with one character. You do get these potions that you can change your race. You get like, I think you get 3 for just doing the campaign. So if you don't like the race you've chosen, you can change it later on in the game. Yeah, because I've got like 5 on my character, those potions that I can change. So I can change for myself being the potato guy to a different race. And you will be given, I think Phantom is a new person realm. And you do get a buff called Road to 90, which gives you double XP. You will level fucking fast. You will out-level the main campaign. I will tell you that right now. I don't know why I logged back in again. But yeah. See you tomorrow, I know that. Just so you know, if I recall, you can't use the auction house, and I don't think you're allowed to add friends. I don't even know if it allows you. I think it might allow you to speak in chat, but I don't think you can do much. So you're aware. It's just for you to play the game and see if you like it or not. Well, see you another time. Ta-ta.